Well, welcome back to the channel. It's Randy Zadig. Good to see you here. And we've got something to tell you. What's going to happen this week? It's going to be exciting. So we want to tell you all about it. Oh boy, do we have a week coming up this week? Oh, yes, sirree, Bob. We are totally stoked about this week. So let's just get into some things about Florida first, and then we'll tell you about what our adventure is going to be this week. And we want you to join us on that adventure for sure. So what's happening in the state of Florida? As we know, Halloween Horror Nights is coming up. The Howl-O-Scream is coming up at both Busch Gardens and SeaWorld this year. So those are all happening within less than, well, really just about a month away. Just about a month away, we're going to start seeing Halloween events pop up here in the state of Florida. And we are stoked for the first few ones that are going to pop up. We know the Haunted Road is coming back. There are several events coming up for Halloween, and you do not want to miss out. We actually had intended for this video to be done at Universal Studios today, but I have thrown my back out and my back is messed up. And thank God I've been going to my chiropractor, First Choice Chiropractic, Brad Tepper over there. He's hooked me up, helped me out with doing the McKenzie method, and it works. We're getting better. We're about 70% right now, but hopefully by the midweek here, which we need, we should be good to go, we hope. So also, what's happening here in the state of Florida as well, other than Halloween events that are ramping up, getting ready to open up soon? Well, Disney has sent out to their cast members that they can preview the new Ratatouille ride coming up in late August. So the cast members are going to be the first ones to get onto the ride and check it all out and see what's happening on the new Ratatouille ride. Then they will have annual pass holders come on, and they will be able to come on and check the ride out. And then October 1st, it will be open for the whole world to see. So that's going to be awesome to see that ride. From what I understand, it's kind of like the same kind of concept that they did with the Rise of Resistance, is what I understand. So if you like the Rise of Resistance, the Star Wars ride over at I keep wanting to say Magic or MGM. I know it's not that. It's Hollywood Studios. If you watch my video back a ways, I walked through the park and I went, oh, that's pretty cool being here in MGM. And it hadn't been MGM for years. So it tells you how long it's been since I had been in that park. But the Hollywood Studios, if you've been into Rise of Resistance and you like the way they did the concept, the way they, you had all the morphing of different things, you'll like Ratatouille from what I understand. So, all right, what else is happening in the state of Florida? Well, big news is cruising is back. Cruising is back in the state of Florida, and it is full bore going out. In fact, today, Disney, the Disney Dream is setting sail here on August 9th. That's today, August 9th, as the time I recorded this. And they are heading out to the sea for their first cruise with passengers that are paid. They had a test cruise last week, but this week they are going out with paid passengers. Also, the Carnival Mardi Gras, and this is one I'm really stoked about because we are set to go on that. We're booked and ready to go on that ship, but not till the early first part of next year. But we are ready to go on this ship. The Mardi Gras looks unbelievable. The Carnival Mardi Gras looks unbelievable. We cannot wait to get on this ship and show you everything that's on that ship. And our journey, it will be my wife and mine's anniversary. And we're going to go on that for our anniversary, and we're totally stoked on that. So that's gone out and come back in. No COVID cases on that. Awesome. 70% of the people, 70% capacity on that ship from what I understand. That's, it may have been a little less, but from what I understand, it was 70%. They went out, they came back, everybody is good. And also they did this week, they started doing some procedures where you have to wear a mask again on the ship. Last week you didn't, this week you do. Also, I think you have to have a proof of your vaccination or COVID test. You have to, between 72 hours, you have to show a certificate of that you got a COVID test and you are negative to go on the ship right now. And you know, they do allow 95% vaccinated and 5% non-vaccinated. Now let's talk about that real quick. NCL just had a judge rule in their favor because they were suing the state of Florida because they want to have a 100% totally vaccinated cruise line. They want everybody to go out. If you're vaccinated, you're good to go. If you're not, sorry, that's not the cruise line you want to go on. But they won their first step with the judge siding with them and that ruling going forward. So I guess that's good news for them. So NCL, if you want to be vaccinated, if you're vaccinated and you want to only be around vaccinated people, NCL is your ship to go on. Royal Caribbean and Carnival both are 95% vaccinated and 5% not vaccinated. And if you want to learn more about how that all works, there are plenty of other vloggers out there who will tell you. Pair DJ will tell you. Ship Life, many other ones will tell you. There's plenty of them out there. Cruise Tips TV, she's awesome. Sherry on there is awesome. So you can watch her. They all will explain how it works. So, and Don's cruising. Don, that's another guy. So he's awesome too. Anyways, so cruising is back. We're excited to see that industry back. We heard like 190 ships are back out on the sea. Not quite yet, but very soon. We'll have 190 ships sailing around the world. So it's good to see cruising is back, and we cannot wait. I'm telling you, I can't wait till my cruise. I want to go on the sea. I want to see it all. I want to see the blue water, the turquoise water, all that good stuff. So what is happening with us this week, though? What is happening with us this week that we're so excited about? Why am I so ramped up? Did I have something did I take some caffeine or something? No, I didn't. I didn't take anything. I've had my back out for over a week now, and I'm happy to actually feel better, or a little better. I'm about 70%. So I'm happy to be that. But what's happening is this. We are headed for Asheville, North Carolina for the Carolina Guitar Show. Woohoo! Guitar shows are back, and we're headed back into Carolina this weekend, 14th and 15th at the Franklin Center in Franklin, North Carolina, which is Asheville. It's right across from the airport. So if you want to fly into the airport and come across the street, come on in. We'll be there. And we're looking so forward to seeing all our friends from all the different guitar shops around the globe, actually, because a lot of times we'll get people coming in from Japan, Australia, wherever. I don't know if they're coming down for this. Maybe they might not be able to because of the international restrictions, but we're going to see a lot of our friends that are going to be there, and we're excited to see them. The guitar community is a lot like the vlogger community. We all stick together. We love each other. We love seeing each other and sharing stories of what's been going on in our lives and all that stuff, and sharing what's going on in our lives with you as well. So we're super stoked about that. So if you're in the Asheville, North Carolina, definitely stop by and see us. And don't forget, before I even say anything, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the buttons. Hit subscribe. Hit like. If you like what I'm doing here, please give me a subscribe. Give me a like. It helps me out. Trust me, it helps me. I've got get farther up on the totem pole so people learn my message. So please hit the subscribe button, and we really do appreciate it very much. So, and as I was talking about Asheville, we're going to show you the trip going up. We'll probably show you some of the nice rest areas that we stop at. And some of the restaurants we'll stop by and all that good stuff. And then as we get to Asheville, we'll show you some of the stuff around Asheville as much as we can see. We don't know how much they are locked down up there. We heard they shut down a lot of stuff up there as of right now, but we'll find out. But we'll show you a lot of cool guitars. If you like guitars or you got friends that like guitars, you want to tell them to watch this video coming up, because I'm going to show you some really cool vintage instruments and just some really cool guitars that you don't get to see very often. So, and also let's watch out for the tropics right now. If you're here in the state of Florida, Invest 94 is cruising along the Atlantic right now, heading its way towards the state of Florida. They say this thing is going to go across the state, or not across the state, but across the Puerto Rico into Cuba. And if it does that, it might break apart, might not be that bad. But if it does hit some open water, we might have some problem. Might have some problems, not problem, but problems. And then they say that may come Sunday, Monday, something like that. Hopefully it dissipates, because I have to come back from North Carolina Sunday night very late and into Monday morning, and that would be probably about the time that's going to come across. And I'm going to give you some tips here. If you decide you want to drive through a hurricane like I did years ago, it's not a good idea. I drove through a hurricane trying to make my way up to North Carolina for another guitar show in Charlotte, and it was clear here, or kind of clear here in the Ormond Beach area, but we were in the eye. And as I got towards Jacksonville, it drastically went downhill, and I actually was on I-95 all by myself, thank God. I was the only stupid person out there. I was in the right lane, and the wind caught me, and I went all the way from the right lane all the way to the left lane in a big old Suburban with 50 guitars in the back of it. And that was a very heavy car, and it whipped me across the lanes like I was nothing. So my tip is, don't drive in a hurricane unless you're trained professionals. All right, so hey, that's what's happening here. And once again, hit the subscribe button and like what I'm doing here. I really appreciate it. And you guys, I will see you next time with videos from my trip to Asheville, North Carolina. So you guys have a good one. Be safe, and see you next time in the attic.